Hello everybody, Wild Tracker here, and welcome to another episode playing some Feed the Beast Revelation. Yes, back on the Revelation server, doing some more stuff and things. So last time we left off, we did a few things with the smeltery automated and all that kind of stuff. We need to do some stuff for mining. And I think last time I said we were going to look at tinkers. So I think that's what we're going to do. We've started to set up our island over there. And we've still got some things to do on this because the portals have moved across. But this is our kind of chunk here. So we're going to have to build this island out a little bit. And that's something I need to get rid of. Let's do that first thing right now. Before we do anything else, a couple of the guys are on the server. I think Stoner Miner's on and Trezzy's on, both supporters. So yeah, that's pretty cool. What do we want to do? We want to make a scoop. That's what we want to make. Forget tinkers for now. Oh, by the way, can we do this if I do scoop? No, that doesn't work. Why did I think something like that worked? I don't know. Is there a way of bringing up things without getting rid of everything else? Let me know. So we need one piece of wool and some sticks. Well, I think we can do that. Let's see, we've got some wool there. We've got some sticks in the inventory already. So let's make a scoop. And this basically breaks the hives and collects the bees. But if you try and break the hive without the scoop, it kind of hurts. They kind of, you can do it, but it really hurts. Whereas do it like this, it only hurts a little bit. So yeah, so we got rid of that, which is cool. It means we don't have that issue around here anymore. It's still a bee. You've lost your hive. It's gone, little bee. Behave now. So yeah, we got this island, which is kind of semi set up here. We've got our chunk marked out ready for where we're going to be building. But we need to just make the island a bit more of a chunk, I think, or at least build it round here. The whole island doesn't have to be, but it'd be nice because then when we build underneath, we're not going to have all this sand dropping on our heads and then water leaking in and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, we probably just want to make a little bit of a dirt platform coming around there, and then eventually we'll put these into a building. But tinkers, that's what we need to tinker around with today. So let's just do that. So there's a few things we need with tinkers to get us started. Tinkers, and I'm only going to make some basic tools really. Now one of the things we're going to need is these patterns, which is easy to make. It's just wood, so we ought to probably make up some planks. There we go. So blank patterns are easy enough to make. So let's make that many then. That seems fair enough to me. I have no clue how many I really needed. So we then will probably need a crafting station by that. So let's make some more. Another crafting table, turn it into a crafting station. We're going to need a stencil table, which is blank pattern and piece of wood. Now, if you're not careful, they do go the colour of the wood now, so that's something that we need to sort of be aware of. So I'm going to make these all oak, just because I think that's going to just be, you know, keep it uniform, so to speak. So we've got a stencil table. The next thing is going to be, let's have a look, stencil table. So many part builder. So that's a piece of wood and one of those. So again, we'll put that there. Get some oak wood. Got the part builder. I know we're going to need a tool station whenever we find those. Part builder, tool station. There we go. Could we make a tool forge? Mackie's joining the game. Hey. So let's have a look. I think it needs solid blocks of iron. Let's just have a look. Tool forge rather than tool station. It's an upgrade basically, so we need some seared bricks and some iron. I think we could do that, and I think it's always better to do that if you can, because you're going to, you know, you can make all the tools then. That's the only thing, is the basic tool station allows you to make some tools. This will allow you to make all the tools. There we go. Oh, actually we need one more, but it's expensive iron. That's the only thing you got to be careful of. It is expensive on iron, but we're going to get plenty of iron because this is going to allow us to mine efficiently. and that's really what we want. We want some seared bricks. Did we get any seared bricks? No, but we've got those. So let's make some seared bricks. I think we needed 3. Like so. There we go. And then CurseForge. Boom. 1 CurseForge. We did make it out there. Where's that gone then? Or did we use that to make something else? Part builder, no. Tool station wanted that. What used up our something? Oh, must be getting night time again. Our other place thing has gone. I haven't put it down somewhere, so let's just do that again. Put yourself down. Boom, boom, boom. I need dart for a couple if I want. Right, no problem. We won't sleep. So what else do we need? We need a part chest as well, which is going to be a chest. So let's make some chests, because I want to make some chests anyway. So let's make a few chests. Can we do it that way? We can. And how else should we make that? Missing some sticks, pattern, and wood. So sticks is easy enough. I've already got those there. So let's make some sticks up. So sticks, I think, was like that. Pattern at the top. Do we got any more patterns? Where's our... oh, there they are. What are they doing in the furnace? I have no clue. Let's take those out because we don't need those in the furnace. We needed a chest and we needed some wood. Yes. If we have a different wood, is it a different colour? No. It makes no difference. So we've got one of those. Pretty sure there's going to be something else missing. I've just got to watch out for myself now because there's obviously skeletons there. There's a zombie over there somewhere. Chris has joined the game now. Hey Chris. Got a full house almost on here. Mackie, Stoner Miner, Trezzy, WC Helmet, myself. We just need DJ on here, and I think there might be a couple of others. OJ, I knew there was going to be. Oh dear. Oh dear. You go away. Please. You're not hurting very much, are you? There we go. I thought you were going to do more damage than that. Clearly didn't. Oh, hello, zombie. You do more damage than that thing. And there's another one coming, I can see. All this night sleeping. Stupid zombie. What did he do? Did he die then? Did he die? No. Slam me out of bed. Who wanted to keep the night anyway? I can't remember now. Trezzy sleeping, joined. Mackie. Mackie wanted a Mackie sleeping, so we're all going to sleep. We'll sleep the rain away. 40%, 50%. There we go. We're all out. Okay, so yeah, let's get back. Now we've been interrupted by all these things. Where do we keep bees? In here. Oh, hello. Broad axe cast head. I didn't make that. That's not mine. Someone's been making stuff in my smeltery. And I'll hazard a guess who it is. And he's over here somewhere. And his name's probably not that original. Right, so what we need to do now. We've made those. Do we have enough for everything? I don't know. So let's not put those in there. Let's put those down there. So let's put them down here, just because it's somewhere to stick them in. We might as well actually stick them here, I guess. So what's that? That's the stencil table. So is it beneficial to have the... I can never remember where this one has to go. But I guess it's kind of... to have that there would be beneficial. That can go there, and then tool station can go there. Okay, so we've got our setup. When you click on them, you can switch between any of these whatsoever, which is fantastic. Do these go in somewhere? Okay, we'll stick them in there. So what we need to do is make some tools. So in the Tinker's tools, there's a couple of things we need to make. One of them is going to be a pickaxe. I think that's going to be the first thing. Another one is going to be a hammer. So let's have a look at stencil table. that's really where we need to put these things in the stencil table, isn't it? That's gone at the end there, that's going there. So to make a pickaxe we need a pickaxe head, and we know this because when we come here we can click on these and it tells us that we need a pickaxe head, we need a binding, you see over on the right hand side, and we need a tool rod. So we need all those three things making. So let's make a tool rod pattern, and let's make a binding pattern, small binding I think. So they're the things we need to start off with. Then we need to make these into basic patterns. So I'm going to use cobble first of all, but we will use, if we've got some paper. We haven't got paper, but we will have plenty of this. This is why I've been growing this stuff while we've been sort of doing things. And I can't do that there, so let's click on here. Let's get some paper going, because some have been made of stone, some have been made of whatever. Here, so we've put cobble in here. That will give us a stone pickaxe head, okay, which isn't very useful in its own right, but it will allow us to make, if we stick that in there, and let's just put that on the ground for now. Yeah, it will allow us to get some gold. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gold, and we'll smelt that down. While it's smelting, we'll start making the other things. So that's the pickaxe head done. The other thing we need to make is, so if we take that out, we should be able to put it in there. Should we? Where can we? Why can't we store these? Have I made the wrong thing? Should it be something different? It's not a part chest, is it? No. I need a pattern chest. That's what I need. We can make one of those. So we need a chest and a pattern, which is now in here somewhere. Take the pattern out. Get rid of those seeds. That looks odd, doesn't it? Pattern goes there. That can go back into there for now. And where were we making it? There, pattern chest. Okay, so that's why that wasn't working very well. So let's just stick it there for now. I think we can do that better. But what we can then do is stick that in there, yeah, and then we can access them. That's fine. So we got our pattern. So we need to make, the next thing we need to make is the binding, and we're going to make the binding out of paper because that gives us a modifier. So we need 4 pieces of paper. There we go, and we have our binding. Might as well put this in here ready to make it, because then it's out of my way. Then we need a tool rod. So again, we need the tool rod binding. Let's get that in there. So we're going to make the tool rod again out of cobble. Not particularly like that, because I want to make it out of iron, but you can't just stick the iron in there and make the tool rod. Okay, you've got to make the casting first of all, and then from the casting you can make the tool rod. So we're making the big patterns, if you like. So so with this now we should have enough gold in there. Yep. So if we put it over there, this will now make, and then we'll take this one out as well and do this one here, and it'll make a cast. So now we can cast anything we want in there. Let's see. One thing I want is some obsidian. We've got some obsidian. No, we're going to have to make some. So we've got our bucket. We have. So let's put some water in there and that in there. 2, 3. I don't think I need 3, but we're going to put 3 in there. I've got a feeling it only needs 2, but yeah. So what I really want is a really good pickaxe. Well, you know, a decent pickaxe, shall we say. However, we can't make that at the moment. If we look at picks, so what I'd really like is something that actually so when we look at these, you can see what level the iron at. So that's what we really want, is cobalt, but the better ones tend to be things like manilium. That's a really good one. Mine's the cobalt. It's pretty quick, durable and all the rest of it, but we can't get manilium because we need to mine cobalt for that, and we can't mine cobalt, so the easiest way to do is actually make an obsidian pickaxe head first and then upgrade to the manilium afterwards. So that's what we're going to do. So let's just swap this over. So the obsidian is at the bottom. Click on there. The other thing we need to put in here is some iron, so we're going to do that as well, because then I'm going to make this handle out of iron, which I think makes it magnetic. And so we'll have a paper binder, a pickaxe head, which is going to be obsidian for now, but we can upgrade later, and then we're going to have an iron. When it smelts, we're going to have ourselves an iron rod, if you like, handle. So the other thing we need to make while that's doing that is we want to make a hammer. So a hammer needs the hammer head and 2 large plates. So we ought to try and make those while we're at it. So let's put those back in there. So we want the head one, and we need, is that the hammer pattern? The hammerhead pattern. So they're the ones we need. So again, we're going to have to put them in. So I'm going to have to find somewhere to put these on to hang them up, so to speak. So we'll make these again out of cobble. Let's put those in there. Boom. So we're going to make one of those and then put that away in there. And we're then going to make, where to go with this pattern here. Boom. Okay, so that's fair enough. That's done. And we're going to do exactly the same things with those. We'll make casts out of them. Let's see, have we got? So let's get the iron at the bottom, just so we can make this a minute. And then since that's made, we'll swap the gold around. It is. So let's swap that to gold again. And then we'll make this. That we don't need anymore. Put it on the ground. So we have that ready, and then we need the hammer one as well. Cool, okay. And again, we're going to make these out of cobalt and that sort of stuff. So I'm not going to make the hammer just yet, but it's the exact same process. Because all we need to do now is, where did I put the... Oh, it's gone down into the chest. I forgot that will empty out in there. So there we go, got a tool rod. And then all we have to do is stick that in the middle, and we've got ourselves an obsidian pickaxe, which is absolutely awesome. So let's go and use this quickly as we can. And yeah, that means we're going to have this. It's something we can actually use. So obviously Mackie's talking about this as well. He's talking about using copper on his handles because you get the XP on that, which is true. And this is the thing as well, as you can swap these stuff out. So it's very useful for the fact that you can swap everything out. What are you? You are something. I have no clue what, but you are something. We do need to sort our portal out. That's something we definitely need to do, and we need to find ourselves some stuff we can mine. Let's have a look through here. These are the tunnels the guy's obviously been digging. Man, they're long tunnels. And there's some lava. That's a bit dangerous. Is there any way down? My hammer, I have a copper handle, iron head, 2 stone plates because they're repaired with cobble. Okay. Whereas I'll probably do that, but I'll probably have that beehive. Yes, it is. There's nothing here. Man, these tunnels. So I will probably, on my hammer, I'll probably do the same. I'll probably have copper, we'll get some XP. We'll probably have an iron head. And then we'll probably use something like 1 plate with cobalt, 1 plate with iridite. It is iridite, isn't it? Right, we're going to go this way. There's another way through here that we've been before, which is this way. There we go. Look, we should have done that in the first place, isn't it? So this, we'll be able to mine this, which is cool. And then we just have to put this in our smeltery. and that will smelt down. So we've got 4 there at the moment, so we're not bad. There's some more here. Irodite is the thing, so it's yeah. Why do Morpheus say right online? Who knows? Good. And you can see that magnetically came up, doesn't it? So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's just get a bit of this while we're here. A little bit of quartz never hurt anyone, did it? Right, let's go. It goes up there. I don't know what's up there, but we need irodite. That's what we need. Someone's obviously got a yellow marker 1 thing they're leaving around. Let's see if we can see some irodite up here. So irodite is yellow, so that's how you know that one. It's kind of a gold really, so it's he has infinity on his hammer already. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Don't you worry. Man, there's another. I reckon the guys have been mining this stuff, so yeah, I think we'll. I'll have a little wander around and see if we can't find this stuff somewhere. Alright, so we found some here, and I've just heard a ghast. He's somewhere around. I can't see him on my screen, so I think it's alright. Guys are still chatting about which is the best hammer, and I think that's because someone, it might be Brian actually, has suddenly got into, actually no, it won't be Brian. Someone's just got into Tinkers anyway, so we saw the thing earlier on. Right, what are we overburdened with? Do we want tomato seeds and chili peppers? No. We do not. Right, so we've got some irodite, and there's some more here as well, and some more up there. Fantastic. Okay, let's get this together, and then we'll go and smelt it in the smeltery and see if we can get this pickaxe upgraded. So we've got the molten cobalt, which is easy enough when we turn into things, but when we actually add irodite, not only will it turn into molten irodite, but it will also then turn this into the manilium. Now we probably don't need that many, to be perfectly honest, but we'll make up 12 lots, 12 ingots, because this will actually make 12 of that, so it's going to make 24 ingots of manilium. So that's going to be fine to keep us going for a little while. So let's just get this in there and working, and then we can make our new pickaxe head and upgrade it, and we can also make our other bits and pieces that we need. We probably should have, well actually we'll still be able to make a cobalt version of one of those, so which I didn't really want to do that because it's now making out of iron. That's going to be a waste of iron because we've used it. No matter, we'll get rid. It's dirt number 1. Change over the material in here first. So change that to there. There should be enough cobalt to go in it, and then we'll put some irodite in there as well, hopefully. So molten cobalt, that's making up that. So we'll change that to manilium, and that is cooling, so that's fine. We want to make that out of something else, so let's just put that on the ground for now. And I just press enter, by the way, to do that, if you're wondering. Pickaxe head, put that there. We're going to make that out of the manilium, which is at the bottom, so that's fine. Put that in there. That's made. So we'll be able to make that, and then that means that we should be able to get the rest of the... If we get the rest of the... Okay, so irodite... Right, so we've used all the cobalt, which is fine. So that means we can actually make one of these out of irodite as well. So that's probably made manilium. There it is. So in theory, if we put this into the pickaxe into here, which is actually broken, I wonder if we've got the mod, because the XP on there is 151 out of 2000, so I'm wondering if that's going to add modifiers to it when we do it, because it'd be really cool if it does. But there you go, we see we've got that to there. So the durability is obviously going to be less because this is made of obsidian. What's the durability on that? 770. This is going to be, no, it should be okay. But that's upgraded, and that's absolutely fine. So that's now going to give us the ability to mine what we need. Yeah, they want to keep the dark again, that's not a problem. So the only thing we need to make now is, I think we need one more item for making the hammer, and that's going to be the tough tool rod. So let's make a tough tool rod part, which is that one. And then I don't know why I changed that over, but we did. We're going to do that there, which means we then put this. Is that not enough irodite in there? Let's put some more irodite in then. Also need some more. We didn't have quite enough. Yeah. So let's put another 3 in there. It does take quite a bit of irodite. So we've got 8 ingots of manilium. And I don't think we need that. So let's stick this back in there. And we'll stick that on a minute and get the manilium out of there. And then we've got 2 blocks of obsidian. In fact, I'll tell you what, let's turn that off a minute. Let's get the obsidian out first. Because if we've got 2 blocks of obsidian, that's easy enough to do. We do 1 there. We do 1 there. Turn that off again. Turn that off again. Now this should then be the manilium coming out of there. It is. And we just got to be careful that it doesn't start pulling the irodite out. But we can switch it over as soon as it smelts. Right, we've got the irodite, so let's turn that off. And let's pour. Oh, we don't pour that in there. We want to switch over to irodite. Pour the rest of that in there. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. We're going to have ourselves some nice tools. And if you think there's a better thing that I can upgrade these tools with rather than doing the way I've done, let me know down in the comments, or jump on our Discord and come and talk about it in there. That's almost ready. So let's see, how much did we have left over? We've got nothing. It was perfect. That's going to pull the rest of that out of there. This is nearly done. So the only thing we need is to have that in there. So we need 2 more gold to make ourselves a plate. So did I take those 2? I did. Stick those 2 in there. Turn this off because we don't want it doing that anymore. We'll make ourselves a gold plate, and then maybe we will use copper. So let's get, in fact, we've got some copper in here. How many does it actually take? It'll probably tell us when we've got it, but let's get 4. I don't think it takes 4. But we will stick 4 in there anyway. Let's make that into a plate. And it should tell us actually on the thing how many it takes. So if we take this, material costs 3, so it needs 3 ingots to actually do it. Stick that back on the ground. Stick that back on the ground. And we got that out yet. We have. So let's pour those in there. And that means we should be left with 1 ingot in here of copper, which we are. Awesome. And we'll pull that back out of there as well, and then we should be able to make our hammer, which will be awesome, because then we're ready to go mining. We're ready to go and get some serious mining and that sort of thing. Is it actually ready? It is. And they're sat waiting for it to be ready, and it's ready. So if we stick that in, stick that in. Did we make the head? Don't think we made the head, did we? No. So we do need to make a head, which I think we said we were going to make out of iron, if I remember rightly. No, that's one of those. There's a head. That can go in there. So how many does it need? Material cost 8. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But yeah, you know, the guys were talking about using slime and all that kind of stuff for handles and whatever. So, you know, let me know what you think in terms of what we should be making this out of, because I'd be really interested to find out what your thoughts are on that. So yeah, so come and join me on Discord as we wait for that to smelt. That'd be really cool. Come on, when you want it. And I think we'll just end up smelting the rest of this anyway, so we've got it ready in ingots. I'm not going to mix it into the other stuff. I'm just going to check in here. We didn't actually put them in here, did we? No. We'll take that out of there. Stick those in there because we might need them. And are we done? We're done. Right. Let's get this done. Hey Zomba, I see you. We'll stick this back on the ground. How you doing, buddy? You okay? So you hit me. Something we're going to have to start working on, I think, is our base underground rather than overground, because with this many people on the server, yeah, and when they want to keep the night, which they will do, doing astral sorcery and all the rest of it, and that's only fair. Yeah, we're going to have to start building our base underground as well. So what I will do is, in between episodes, I'm going to go mining, and we'll just show you quickly what we're going to do that and how we're going to do it. So there's our hammer. So it's clumsy at the moment, but it's magnetic too, stone bound, momentum, well established. Yeah, it's good. It's what we need, and we've got some upgrades on them still. We've still got some modifiers available for them. That's got 1 modifier on it. That's got 2 modifiers on it. So for example, that one there, we're probably going to get some lapis. We haven't got very much at the moment, but one of the things we can do is start adding lapis to it, and then this will actually add luck. As you can see, it gives it luck. So it basically means it's fortune. And that's really important. We'd like to get some haste on there as well. We'd like to make it unbreakable if we can, and all those kind of stuff. So we'll see what we can do in terms of modifiers. That's melting in there nicely. So I think we'll turn... Actually, we need to see how many blocks we get. It's the only thing about automating the smelt is 4 blocks. Fantastic, because it means we can switch that on and forget about it. And then 9, yeah, that's going to make 2 blocks in there, but we need all that to drain out before we can put it in. So cool. Right, let's head over to the mining world then, and we'll quickly show you how we're going to use these tools to our advantage, because that's the key. And I just want to make mining as quick as possible when we're doing this. We will upgrade the mine. We'll eventually get the sort of what do we call it, the quarry going. So we'll probably get RF Tools Dimension Quarry going here like we did last time, and then we'll probably I guess we'll go down the route of the void ore miners as well, because they are just absolutely awesome, and they work a treat. So at the moment we've got these single sort of rows going like that, and we've got another one there. What we really need to do though is make this bigger. And look at that, these things, and we get XP doing it as well, which is fantastic. Get a bit of block lag, but even that is pretty quick. That's pretty quick for doing a 3x3. So if we leave 2 gap, we could do with 1 more going there, and we ought to prepare it just like that. And I haven't brought with me any torches, which is a bit of a silly thing to do, but hopefully we'll come across some coal. Was there any around here at all? Let's see if we can find some coal. That looks like iron ore. That looks like the same stuff. Never any coal. Right, let's start mining and hope we get some coal when we do. But repairing these is just as simple as like we added the lapis. We just literally need to add the item to repair it. So we're just going to go down here. Look, we've got some coal already. That's pretty good. That means we can make some torches straight away. But if we want to, you see, this is going to plough through those, but then when we get individual things like this, we can use our pick with luck on it. So when we come across diamonds and things like that, but we can add luck to this as well, just to keep us going, if we want to. So yeah, but as you can see, this is now going to be a nice, quick, easy way to get all the ores, because man, look at all that already. And we've already got things like our pickaxe, so we can easily get, you know, not pickaxe, rucksack, backpack, so we can stick all the things in there. But yeah, this is just a nice, easy way to start off with to get tons of resources very, very quickly, because that's taking no time at all just to come down here and spend, you know, maybe 30 minutes just going through the mines, picking stuff up. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I love it. We just need to repair things, so we might need to bring down here a tool station, because the tool station will allow us to repair these things as we're doing it. Unfortunately, you do need a tool station to do repairs, but yeah, it's not really a major issue, is it? I don't think so. So yeah. So we'll start, and there's a crafting table I brought with me. But yeah, we need a tool station in there, I think, as a matter of course. And we could probably do things. Have we got a nullifier? Null, yes. So we could probably make one of these, a dank null, which is only redstone, block of coal, and glass. And this will allow us to actually void things like we can put cobble in it and say void cobble, keep a stack but void the rest. So that's something we'll want to do. So yeah, for definite, for sure. And then we just pick up all these other nice little resources. But I think that's probably going to do it for today, guys, because we've been rattling on long enough. So hopefully you've enjoyed that episode, our little introductory into Tinker's tools. And yeah, maybe we'll start working on our island base next time. I'll get some resources in between episodes, as I said. Yeah, and leave any comments down below what you'd like to see me do. I know some of the guys have already gone and got flight. That is definitely on the list there to do. But yeah, we shall see. We're not going to rush into that necessarily. It'd be nice to have it. If you go and watch people like Original, he's streaming on here, and WC Hamlet is streaming on here, go and check their Twitch channels. That's the word I was trying to say. Yeah, they'll be streaming on, and you'll see they're absolutely mad in terms of where they're at already. It's just crazy. But you know, fair play. Everyone plays the game how they want to play it, which is the awesome thing about a server. So yeah, cool. All right, guys. Well, we're going to leave it there. As I said, I'm rattling on far too long. We'll see you soon for another episode here on Feed the Beast. Thanks for watching. Bye.